They don't draw it up better than this, folks. The Brampton Battalion gets set to take on the Mississauga IceDogs on Rogers Television, OHL Prime Time. Glad you can join us here. I'm your host, Mark Heron. And like I said, it's a dream come true for the Mississauga IceDogs. Who would have thought that with 3 games to go, they have a chance at making the playoffs for the first time in franchise history. That's how close they are. They are 2 points back of the Kingston Frontenacs right now, and one of the most important games of the season for Mississauga. As for the Brampton Battalion, they, of course, need 2 points as well for higher stakes right now. If they get those 2 points, they will clinch the Central Division title and gain that valuable second seed in the Eastern Conference. Well, it's game time, everybody. We're going to be getting excited. We're going to throw it upstairs right now to Doug Anderson and Sam Cosentino for the first period of action here on Rogers Television. Gentlemen?
We get set for the opening face-off, and the anticipation throughout the building, and a very good crowd on hand here in the Hershey Center. The anticipation as you hear the chatter on our way up here, Sammy. A lot of the people are talking about playoff action and what it's going to take to get there. There's your starting goalies for tonight's matchup. Matt Harpwood in the net once again for the IceDogs, but Brad Topping makes a return between the pipes for the battalion.
And it's interesting to see how Matt Harpwood has really taken over the top spot for the IceDogs as they make their way towards the playoffs.
And that is slow, steady progress in his play. He's become their #1 goaltender, and no offense to Miguel Beaudry, but Harpwood really has earned the spot. And Steve Ludzik has gone with the hot hand. McClement up front, Burns in front of the net, Camille Krebs on the left side. Burns leaves it for Krebs. Little stick handling along the boards. Burns gets down, knocked down in front. Kevin Young, shot, he scores! Kevin Young from the point, right over the blocker's shoulder of Matt Harpwood. It's a 1-0 game for the battalion.
Well, Dougie, 23 seconds into the power play, and the guy who's made such a huge difference for the battalion since coming over from the Western League gets the battalion on the board first. You watch the puck go back to the point, and Young has that uncanny ability to get pucks through to the net, and on that case, he did exactly that, picking up his 12th goal of the season. And
O'Sullivan picks it off. Floats a pass to the far side. Jacina follows up with Buchela heading to the front of the net. Jacina's shot. They score! Dan Buchela ties the game at 1.
Well, Dougie, you know Greg Jacina's got to be haunted about what happened last game. He turned the puck over in his own zone to allow Jay McClement to score the overtime winner on Sunday. Here he makes a nice play, just puts a shot on goal. Brad Topping made a good first save. It went off his pads, and then Danny Buchela followed it up, picking up the goal. You watch Jacina get in over the line. Again, he just fires it on net. See, it goes off Topping's pads, but he doesn't cover up the rebound, and Buchela is there to bang it home.
To the far corner, Harpwood comes out of his net. He miscues on it. McClement looks to feed it out in front, and Burns will dive behind the net. Tavulski, he buries it. It's a 2-1 game. And that's something that Wojtek Volsky has done with regularity this year for the battalion. The quick release puts them up 2-1.
Well, Dougie, you talk about that quick release, and Mark Heron talked about it near the top of the broadcast as well, that 2 years from now when Volsky becomes draft eligible, here's one of the reasons why. You see Brent Burns circle the net. He's been outstanding for the battalion lately. Wojtek Volsky left all alone in front of the net, and anytime you get a goal scorer like that with that much room in front of the net, you know he's going to bury it. That's his 25th goal of the season. Burns will pick up the assist, and that's definitely a line to be reckoned with out there right now.
Comfortable line.
And I think with his physical presence out there, he adds that dimension as well.
Rudisella with the opportunity, shoots it wide. Stokes banks one to the front of the net. Rudisella the backhand, gets 2 cracks at it. Topping stops both of them, although he lost track of the puck on the second shot. Miracle. Here comes Jacina to Buchela. Back for Jacina. Buchela heads to the front. Return pass. Hochek coming from Topping. A la Johnny Bauer. Brad Topping. Scorahod goes awry, and Stuart Simmons will try his luck. Jacina on the break. Jacina around Young. Right in on goal. Poked away from him again by Brad Topping.
On him. And then it was Brad Topping. Once Jacina got control of the puck, Topping realized this and got out there in a hurry to poke check it away. You see Kevin Young giving chase.
Well, 10 seconds left in the power play. Time for one more rush. Chris Curran is the one to drive it in the corner. Ravel follows up. Schwantz bumps in. Siska gets it back to Veroshin. He lets it fly. That hit Ravel in front. Loose puck. Big save from Topping. They jab at it and a pileup ensues. but with 2:01 left in the first, trying to feed it around to Edie. Lojek picks it off, gets it to the blue line. Skorahod feeds it to the front. Edie trying to get around Topping, who throws out the pad. Pile up in the crease area, and Chris Clayton will dump it to center ice.
For Thomas Linhart for London earlier this year by the Ice Dogs in his second stint here with the Ice Dogs. Now watch this play. You see Topping gets out in the splits. Edie thought it had him beat. He made that one extra move. Topping stuck out the pad, and the puck got hung up under Topping's pad. Although
Brown plays it in the corner. Fraser dives in after it. Ian Miracle playing without a stick. Loose puck in front. Big save coming from Matt Harpwood, robbing David Brown. Danny Ravel can't catch up to that one. Petkoff will go in the corner. Petkoff tied up with Jarrett, trying to get the loose puck away.
Petkoff wanted no part of moving that puck at all. He had all sorts of time in there, and now you're seeing a big fray after the whistle.
Hotham comes in to help out as well. We got Adam Henrik and Danny Ravel tied up. Ravel has lost his helmet. Rosendale in there. He's dropped his stick, but he and Skorahod will match up. Petkoff and Malandrino now have squared off.
We'll see a bunch of penalties result here, but I know here on the near boards towards the end of the play as it moved into the Brampton zone, Adam Henrik was tied up with Sal Malandrino. Now Malandrino's not huge in size. He's well outweighed by the bigger Adam Henrik. The two of them got into it at the red line, bothered each other all the way up the ice, and the play continued when Drew Petkoff had all sorts of opportunities to move the puck from out of the corner. He didn't elect to do that. Finally, he fell on it, covered it up, but by that time there was a crowd of 4 or 5 guys. Then you see everyone pile in, and we'll get a better look at it on the replay. You see Petkoff, before Blair Jarrett got in there, he had time to move the puck. He said, enough of that, I'm going to get down there and cover it up. Well, Malandrino took exception to that. Rosendale took a shot at him. Then Ravel comes in. It was like a huge sandwich with Adam Henrik being the last part of the bread.
Every night, and that's simply because they have such a balanced attack. O'Sullivan sidestepping the check of Burns. O'Sullivan shot right on Topping, makes the save. They squeeze one through as Rudisella bangs it home to tie the game at 2.
Well, there were a lot of naysayers in the Dan Rudisella camp 2 years ago when he walked on to the Mississauga IceDogs team. He made his impression and is stuck, and now he has emerged as one of the top 6 players as far as goal scoring is concerned, as far as getting a chance to play on the power play. And watch O'Sullivan. He gets it on net like you're supposed to do. Rudisella, 1-2 cracks at it, finally beats Topping through the 5-hole. And a little guy like that has to be taken out of the play by the Brampton defenders, Dougie.
Well, when you've got Rudisella and Siska up front, off stride. Young, Clayton can't keep it out. Buchella to O'Sullivan, trying to go over top of Topping. What a save from Brad Topping, sliding across on Patrick O'Sullivan. It out on the 2 defensemen and follows up by picking it up in the corner. Battalion will get the penalty as Hotham has the puck at the blue line. Skorahod feeds it front, they score! Alexander Skorahod just shoots it to the front of the net, and I don't know if it caught a piece of Dan Buchella and beat Brad Topping or not, but either way, it's a 3-2 Dogs lead over the Battalion.
Now, you see Stan Butler has sent Jay McClement out here to talk to the referee. There was a situation there where the Brampton Battalion had actually touched the puck. Now, possession is the rule, but there were no other Ice Dogs. So the play continues on. It goes to Skorahod, who steps in. It goes through 2 sets of legs. Buchella's in front of the net and beats Brad Topping. And you see now Jay McClement at the center ice line having words with the referee, saying maybe this play should have been called. It was a delayed penalty that was being called.
Pass through the middle for Derek Lyons. He's watched closely by Tyler Harrison. Up for Dan Siska. Schremp all alone. Buries it. A 4-2 game.
Well, the play all got started with Robbie Schremp. He curled in his own zone. He found Lyons on the near side, who tipped it up ahead to Dan Siska. Siska didn't even look. He knew Schremp was already going towards the net, so he just backhanded a blind pass that happened to hit Schremp in the tape. Siska and Lyons will pick up the assists, and the Ice Dogs strike once again. Look at this play. Lyons just sends it ahead. Now Siska sees it. He doesn't even look. He just throws it across the ice. The defender had committed there. Siska realized and recognized, got it over to Schremp. Schremp now has 25 of the year. These two guys have been waiting to get it on all night long.
Ryan Bonus and Ryan Stokes throwing rights, and boy, those guys dropped their gloves well before the puck was even dropped. Bonus lands on top of Stokes, but a couple of good rights exchanged, and they'll go to the box for their efforts. A 4-2 lead for the Ice Dogs over the Battalion, and Kevin Young inside his own zone. Young will play it along the boards. Harrison feeds it back to Young at center. Cross-ice pass for Camille Krebs. Krebs to the circle, lets the shot go. Big glove save coming from Matt Harpwood, and you know what? Harpwood's only faced 13 shots, so that's a tough save to make.
He's only faced 3 in this second period, Dougie. And Matt Harpwood, I think he got a little, got caught getting a little slowly to that side of the net. Good screen used by Camille Krebs as he used Hotham as a screen. He had Harpwood way back in his crease. And
Shrimp plays it around the far boards. Henrik ties up Lyons. No penalty called on the play. Clayton goes down low. Henrik out in front. Loose puck cleared in the corner by Rob Shrimp. Henrik has it again. Through the slot. They score! Kevin Young makes it 4-3 with only 25 seconds left in the second period.
Well, Kevin Young is such a veteran, and what great recognition on his part to sneak in off the point and get in on all the action. Kevin Young picks up his second goal of the game. He opened the scoring with his 12th, now is his 13th. But watch this play. It will develop to Adam Henrik. Kevin Young, who's really shouldn't even be down there in the last 25 seconds of a period, hangs around, realizes that his team has control of the puck, gets the open puck in front of the net, and bangs home his 13th goal of the year. And that's the type of thing that the Brampton Battalion do. They keep plugging along.
That one. Chris Curran to Dan Rudisella. At the blue line, back for Curran. He's got an opening, shoots it, and Topping kicks that aside, then gets run by Tyler Eady. Leaves it for Siska. To the point, O'Sullivan steps around his man, feeds it to the front. Shot coming from Rudisella. He takes the hit from behind, keeps his balance back on his feet. Jacina wires it, they score! Dan Siska off the rebound, makes it a 5-3 game. Brad Topping took that hard Jacina shot off the shoulder, bouncing right to Siska, who made no mistake about it.
Well, Dougie, Danny Siska will pick up his 33rd goal of the year, and this power play very effective on this particular opportunity. We'll watch the shot from the point. Jacina fires a cannon. It goes right off the shoulder of Topping. Dan Siska slides into the play. No one between him and the empty cage, and Siska buries it. Watch how hard this shot is. Jacina just let an absolute bullet go. You'll get a good look at it right here. Topping has no choice but just to block it. Boy, that must have hurt. And Cassidy has 2 goals here tonight, looking for that third here on this power play.
Jay McClement sends the wrist shot towards Harpwood. He throws out the big glove and hangs on. Back. Jacina out in front. Topping has the pad. 2 cracks at it from Jacina, and Brad Topping covers up nicely.
But they've got just 42 seconds left to do it.
Camille Krebs, the extra attacker on the ice, with McClement and Burns. McClement's shot hits Burns in the back of the skate. McClement follows up down low. Ferocian watching him, tries to feed it out through the slot area. Henrik muscles his way to the puck. Good pass out in front. McClement in front. They score! 27 seconds left, and it's a 5-4 game. And it looks like the referee may be waving this one off.
Wow, this is unbelievable. And we've talked about a 2-goal lead at home, how it's the worst lead in hockey. And we've also talked about never count this Battalion team out with all the balanced attack that they have, the players that they can throw out there, especially in a 6-on-5 situation. We're seeing it right now. Jay McClement, the referees, the linemen, all in there trying to discuss what happened on this goal. Well, the puck goes to the far side. Camille Krebs gets it to McClement. He takes a whack at it. Then Burns gets a swipe at it. Finally, you got Adam Henrik, who looks like he guided it into the net. At no time was the puck ever whistled dead. And I know Stan Butler is going nuts out there right now. He's talking to Kevin Young. And Kevin Young, the defenseman for the Battalion, will try and get this thing sorted out along with the rest of the Brampton squad. But Dougie, this is going to be no goal.
And that'll leave a face-off deep inside of Mississauga territory. Rudisella and McClement will move in for the draw. The face-off to the right of Matt Harpwood. And boy, look at the expression on Stan Butler's face. He just can't believe it. And you know what? He's seen it. He just, I'll bet you if you ask him after the game, he'll be fuming because he thinks referee Beers has missed a couple of them here today.
And
Score a high.
I'm not so sure I disagree, Dougie, I got to tell you.
Edie along the boards, can't get to it. Kevin Young should wind off the last 10 seconds, dealing off for Simmons to McClement at the blue line. Curran to Rudisella, 3 seconds left. They score to finish it off. Dan Rudisella makes it a 6-3 game, potting the empty net goal.
Well, for the Mississauga IceDogs, a real workmanlike effort tonight to come out and get the win in a must-win situation. There's 2 games remaining for the IceDogs left. They'll host Barrie here on Friday, head up to Sudbury on Sunday. But another look at the goal. Danny Rudisella has worked so hard in this hockey game. Gets it in the neutral zone, dumps it the length of the ice. It goes into the net. And I'm not sure if this one will count or not, but nonetheless, it's a win for the IceDogs.
Well, the fans in Peel have been treated to yet another gem of a hockey game. This time, the IceDogs come out on top. 6-3 the final score. We will take a break on OHL Primetime. We're going to come back with our post-game wrap-up. Stay with us. IceDogs, a 6-3 win here in the Hershey Center over the Battalion. There's your 3 stars for tonight's matchup. Greg Jacina picks up first star with 4 assists in the game. Dan Siska, the game-winning goal, second star, and Alexander Skorahod, what a job he did on the IceDog point, picking up third star in the game. And Sam Cosentino, another great battle of Peel. But I'll tell you something, a couple of honorable mentions. I got to go with Brent Burns and Wojtek Polski. Both of them had wonderful efforts.
Wojtek Polski has been an IceDogs killer this year. Give him 10 points. In the 8 games that the 8 times these two teams have met each other, so he's been really a star, if you will, throughout the whole series.
Yeah, stay with us. We're going to go downstairs to the studio. Mark Heron, let's finish it off.
Thanks very much, guys. As always, first-rate job. This is our last game of the regular season here from the Hershey Center, but possibly some more bonus hockey for fans of Mississauga now that they are tied for the playoffs. Certainly, that is a possibility here in Mississauga, and everybody's got their fingers crossed here for the Mississauga IceDogs and for the city of Mississauga to see their team make it to the playoffs for the first time in a franchise history. The final score here, Mississauga 6 and the Brampton Battalion 3. And we're going to be signing off right now. And thanks to everybody here, Mark Tabor, our producer, John Castell, our director, of course, Sam, Doug upstairs. Everybody does a wonderful job here on OHL Primetime. Once again, I'm Mark Heron. The final score, 6-3. The Mississauga IceDogs defeat the Brampton Battalion, and we will sign off here on OHL Primetime.